Yo, welcome everyone to LP Podcast live here on YouTube. Oh my god, I cannot believe we're now officially live on YouTube. The people who have just joined, I'm going to quickly send a message quickly. Just said, if you see any cameras, do not press it. Actually, let me set. Oh, I can hit myself on the phone for goodness sake. Message. If you see a camera button, please do not touch it. Thanks. Okay, there we go. So anyway, welcome to the LP Podcast. I have invited someone here to join in the LP Podcast stream for tonight, and I don't know if they're having problems or what's going on. I don't know what's going on in a minute. Probably some more people might come in. Probably more people could come in. But we got also a couple of things to discuss. But one thing is the brand new studio. Let me quickly send a message. But yeah, a lot of people have already joined the game. So for people who have joined the game, I recommend do not press the camera button because now I figured it out. When people press it, it will also affect on my side as well. But yeah, well, I've just figured that out. But yeah, we've got a couple of things to discuss. Couple of things. The fact is, we've got voice chat on here. No, we can't. People who are watching on the stream on YouTube, I'm also on here. So if we go on, let's go into the reaction side. So as you can see, we've got another chat on Discord. So people want to go on Discord. There is an LP podcast section here. Good to see. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, on Discord, if people have already joined my LP gang Discord, there is a section called LP Podcast Live. So every time we go live on LP Podcast on every Monday and stuff like that, but obviously we're doing it today because Monday it is in fact LP Nightmare, and that's what we're here to discuss about, because LP Nightmare is obviously the best event of all history at Friday Night Roblox. I mean, obviously they've made best events of all history, because I mean, obviously Carnival. I remember, if you guys remember those days, those days were really good. They should start bringing those sort of things back, like Breakout of Bozo, start bringing old things back again, start bringing old stuff all over again. But it was such a good time to remember back in those days. But we've got so much things we could talk about, so much things, and including one of them is including Roblox, because Roblox has updated something brand new to their friend system, which is quite interesting to be fair. But let's talk about this first. Is the studio that we are recording in today. So obviously we go in here. So now we've got a whole camera system. So we got my side. We got this side, so it means we can film obviously the chair on this side. We got this side as well. Like, look at this. We got all those two chairs as well that people were sitting. There'll be someone in these chairs very soon, a bit later in the stream. Don't worry about that. And of course, the view of everyone. So yeah, so it's no longer free cam motion anymore. Oh yeah, let me get my chat back up. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's get back into the main cam. There we go. Let's have a look. Who's on stream? Hello, Jake. We got... Oh, hello again. Hello, I got a question. Yep, feel free to send the question. And then hello. Yeah, we got so much people on the chat. We got a couple of people on the chat. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And hope you'll enjoy the LP podcast return for this year. And in YouTube and Discord. W's. Oh, W's like, yeah, I see you in Discord. I see you. But obviously, people who want to join Discord, I technically join Discord first, so you get to have a bit of we get a little chat behind the scenes before the stream starts. So just let you all know that now. So people who want to join the podcast section in my Discord, you get a little bit of a behind the scenes chat before the stream starts, and we get a little chat afterwards as well. So if any of you would like me to talk about something, feel free to send it the chat, and I'd be more than happy to do so. So anyway, yeah, I can hear there's a lot of people outside just walking around. But yeah, what do you guys think of the whole studio? What do you guys think the whole brand new studio? I mean, I love the old studio. It was very good, but I feel like this one may have just topped it, including the new logo. Like it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But what would you guys rate it? Rate it out of 10 in the chat. And people on the Discord, feel free to write it on the chat as well, on the chat on there. So I'm on that chat and this chat, so don't worry. So if people want to ask any questions on Discord, feel free to do so. Or if anyone wants to, feel free to ask any questions on YouTube, feel free to do so and do that as well. So yeah, I'd be more than happy to reply to you. Jake, 9 out of 10. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It is definitely a really good studio, to be fair. Very, very good. But anyway, let's talk about the Friends change of connections. Why would they do that? Why would they change the name Friends to Connections? You love the walls. Oh yeah, the walls are brilliant. I want to know about that. Why did they change the wall communicate? Why did they change Friends to Communications? I don't know. This is so weird. This is really, really weird. Okay, we're about to have someone inside the chat in a second. Just gotta literally bring them in. And yeah, let's bring them in the chat in a second, so then we can start talking about it. Why is it called Connections? Like I'm not saying. I don't know why it is. I don't know. I just found out today. To be fair, I found it out today of like why it's called that. It's very interesting. I was like, why is it called that? Why is it called such a stupid name? But it's just like, I'm still a bit skeptical of these parts, you know? I'm still skeptical. But, oh my days, there's people everywhere. I can't hear anything because I can hear people just go. Thank you. Anyway, let's bring this person into the stream. Ready in 3, and 2, and 1. This is going well. Extremely well. Okay, so this is not going well. I'll do it again. Let's see if we can get the cameras right, because there's obviously every LP live stream, we always get things wrong. So yeah, we always do get things wrong. Is there any technical difficulties in the streams? Then you know the stream's going to be good. We all know the stream's going to be absolutely amazing when something goes wrong. Oh my gosh. Right, now we've finally got the person into the stream. So now, people are messing with the cameras. Okay. So people who have joined, please do not, it literally says it on top of the screen. If you see a camera button, please do not touch it. Thanks. And then people just don't follow the rules, do they? If people don't follow the rules, I can literally just shut down the entire server and just reset it and then just do it again. But it's up to you lot if you want to ruin it. If you want to do it, then that's what I have to do. Okay? But anyway, so now we're going to turn to the camera to the other side in 3, 2, 1. And this is our guest here for the LP podcast live. And would you like to introduce yourself? Oh, people are messing with the cameras. Right, I'm going to literally send it. Alright. Right, okay, let's just do this. Touch. Hello? Oh my days, okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going to have to shut down the entire server, because it looks like some people want to not follow rules and just think everything's all good and just do whatever they want in someone else's game. So, okay, we're going to have to do that. So we'll be right back just for a second. Okay, now we're back. So, okay, now people still mess with the cameras. Okay, we literally just had a conversation with them saying, please do not mess with the cameras, and they still are. So, this is okay, one more mess up. We're going to reset the entire server and put it to server lock. Anyway, this is just a start of a live stream. I don't expect anything to be good or something to be going very well. Okay, yeah, we're going to reset the live stream. Be right back once again. Anyway, do apologise for the long wait, ladies and gentlemen. We had a bit of a huge technical difficulty due to some players kept messing with the cameras, even though I said not to. And they just kept playing with it non-stop, and now at this point I'm going to have to try and think of another way so people can't join the game, which I was hoping for nothing that would happen, but unfortunately it happened. So yeah, anyway, welcome back. And we have also got a special guest that, well, obviously when I did try to mention to them, but they were on mute by the time I was still mentioning about it. And of course I need to fix situation of people missing the cameras. So now we're back again. Let's get the chat going just quickly. Anyway, sorry about that, everyone who was watching the stream. Obviously, if any stream it goes wrong, you know it will go absolutely well. And hello, Scarlet Wizard, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Anyway, now please welcome to our special guest. If we get the cameras ready, I hope it's this one. 3, 2, 1. It is the right one. And hello, Gemma on the other side.
Hello.
Anyway, how are you doing?
Pretty knackered, but I'm alright.
Yeah, same here. The same here. But I mean, it's what life is about. To be fair, if you're getting tired, you're tired at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No.
Hello.
Oh gosh, I know Deanie did that. Oh, Deanie, you're the one in the chat. Were you the one messing with the cameras?
If he's going to be permanently.
Okay.
I don't know.
Some people in the YouTube chat been mentioning you, saying you have, but I'm not gonna be the pointing out here because I don't have evidence properly just to actually say it is. So I'm not gonna point anything out. So, if people want to say who I think it is, just there's no evidence to say who did it. All right, I'm just gonna say that now. There's no evidence, but yeah, okay. Let's get back to discussing two of these awesome things. /things, why did things change, the sort of stuff. So we're going to be talking about Roblox. Why did they change the name Friends to Connections? That's what I feel like we should start talking about in this stream, because I looked up on their app, the Friends section no longer says Friends, it now says Connections. What do you think about that?
Ooh.
Okay, that's good enough. Right. Yeah, you know the question was to you, right?
What's that? Sorry, my mind was blank. My mouse.
What do you think of the whole new update from Roblox of from Friends to now to Connections?
Very weird.
Yeah, to be fair, it is weird. To be fair, it is very, very weird of how they just changed it like that. Like, what the absolute heck? What were we saying in the chat? Yeah, Connections is ugly. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it definitely is. 100% is. I found that today. So yeah. I literally just found out when someone just told me before the stream. But I don't know what the reason is for. What is the reason of changing it to, like, it's just why make a just stick with Friends? It's literally the whole point. So now, obviously, they're bringing back the old reset sound when you die. The old reset sound they're bringing back, but then they're just changing things again. So I'm a little bit skeptical and a bit lost. What on earth is going on at this point?
A bit confused.
Do you also have the YouTube chat in front of you as well?
No, because I'm on my iPad phone.
So are you on the call with your phone?
Yeah.
If you swipe underneath, you can literally use it with the YouTube chat as well. So that means you can keep an eye on what they're saying. Never say.
Never thought of that.
Yeah, I'm never gonna say that. That's just daft. It's like if you want to go to, like, you want to talk to, like, a friend or someone, and you want to add someone, it's like, oh, shall we connections? And we're like, what is that? That this sounds weird saying that.
Ooh.
Okay, someone's spamming Iron Man. I don't understand why you're spamming that. I'm a bit lost in those bits of why you're saying that. But okay. Yeah, so anyway, so let's move on from the friends not communication, the connections part. We're gonna start now talking about what's happening this Monday. Do you know what's happening this Monday?
The
The what?
hang on, Alpine part.
No, that's not it. Actually, we could talk about that as well, to be fair. But yeah, that's not what's happening this Monday. This Monday is in fact a VC session of LP Nightmare starting up once again on Monday, which will be quite exciting because between at the end of this week will be the last time tickets will be sold out. You're the person on the chat keep demanding me to go Theme Park Tycoon 2. I'm not going to go on it. All right. I will announce it whenever I go on it again. I did say, and yet you're still
He'll
demanding.
go on it when he wants. There's no point in forcing him. He doesn't go on it because he is a busy guy at the end of the day.
Facts. At least someone knows. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. I think my mind's like in holiday mode at the moment as well, and obviously I'm getting bits ready for yeah.
Okay. Is it okay if you want to explain what you're doing on holiday, or do you want to keep it to yourself?
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna be in the UK for 2 weeks. That's all I'm gonna say. But obviously, you know.
Yeah, I just wondered if you want to mention to them what any fun things you're doing in the holidays. But if not, if you just want to keep it to yourself, that's fine. Just thought I'd ask now.
It's okay.
All right. So do you want to tell them what you're going to be doing?
I'm going to be staying in caravan for 2 weeks.
Okay, you're cut out a little bit. You went a bit laggy from halfway talking about what you're doing. It could be the AirPods that could be lagging stuff out.
Possibly. Sorry. Basically, I'm staying in caravan for 2 weeks.
Alright, yeah, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, she'll be staying in the caravan for 2 weeks. And where would, not exactly the location, but where would you be staying?
France.
In France, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, if he says Iron Man about 3 more times, we're gonna put him on timeout. So don't worry, chat. Don't worry. But yeah, so yeah, she'll be staying in France in a caravan, which will be quite exciting for you. I bet. I bet you've been looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, literally 1 more day of work, and then after that, I'll be like, oh yes, get this break. Could be fun. I don't think Drake knows who I am, does he? I don't think.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Here's one thing I could say. Every single time we always trying to, if someone wants to go on the chat or something, you have to mention. I don't think he knows who I really am. It's like, I was like, why don't you just go scroll through the old videos and find out?
True.
I was like, I've been many years when I've been saying it. I was like, you could just say that, and then because we've got old videos of main channel content and obviously Roblox content we've been doing lots on. So I just thought, just say that. Say, if you want to know who you are, just go through on the channel, then you find out. Or if people who have been fans for ages, then you would know.
Oh yes.
Universal Studios. There's nothing to talk about Universal Studios, to be fair. I mean, we could talk about Universal Great Britain, to be fair. We could talk about that. Universal Great Britain. All about, like, you know, there's been some blue markings in some parts. And, yep, that's it. That's cool. That's Universal Great Britain. Dini, stop. You're probably just trying to... Okay, we're just gonna put about a minute. Alright, there you go. Alright, the problem has now been solved. So we're gonna also talk about the tallest coaster are now captured on record. Let me put it up on my phone. In Six Flags, which is called Falcon's Flight, if you have heard of it. Have you heard of Falcon's Flight?
No, I don't think.
So Falcon's Flight, as it says on here, it opened in 2025. Obviously not the exact date yet, obviously. And it's the height of 195 meters long. And let me look on Wikipedia just a little bit more, just to get a bit more insight. The height, 195 meters. The drop is about like 158 meters. 6 trains with four cars around the train, and speed, here we go, is about 155.3 miles per hour.
Wow.
You know what? I say that's absolutely mental. That's absolutely mental.
Well, is it? Yeah, thank you.
So, what do you say?
Hyperion. It's faster than Hyperion.
Yeah, I mean, Hyperion is about 90, I think. Something like that.
No, I would. Again. Well, I wouldn't even on it. Anybody. Oh, is she going to go on it? Going to be like, no, thank you.
What's in feet? Height. 639.8 feet. Is the roller coaster.
Tall bit on stealth. Is that similar?
No, it's not even similar. No. Nowhere near similar. It's it's nowhere near similar. We might as well do like a reaction phase, to be fair, because we'll share the screen into the Discord, and of course we'll share it to all of you on here. So we're gonna go and pull up Falcon's Flight, and we'll do a quick reaction on stream. So we got a reaction section here as well. Let me just make sure I'm putting it right. Falcon's Flight. But yeah, this coaster is absolutely mental. It is so mental.
Yeah. Stay away.
Right, here we are. Oh, we got an advert. 1 second. Just got an advert. Just give me a second. Chat. We'll be with you shortly. Better make sure everything goes all up to plan. Actually, let me move this down. Share screen. Because we have to share it onto here as well. Right, so, okay, now we put it up. Let's swap over to the reacting. Here we are. So, yeah, now we're here onto the reacting page. We definitely need to sort this out a little bit better than this. But anyway, this is Falcon's Flight.
massive.
Yeah, this is insane. Yeah, look at that.
Sure.
How mental does that look? Chat, what do you think? Oh yeah, this bit when it starts climbing up and then the drop appears, bro. That's crazy.
I think if I when I'm not up on top. And I was like,
There's the drop. Oh my god. Goes through the tunnel.
oh wow.
And goes right up the tallest bit. Look how crazy that is, chat. Oh my god. It still goes on. It's a long ghost as well.
Is that a Formula One?
Theme park worldwide, man. That is sick. The longest, tallest, and fastest roller coaster in the world. Falcon's Flight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. That is mental. That is absolutely bloody mental. Question is, will you be riding it?
Jesus.
So will you be riding it?
Maybe, but I'll see.
I think that's just a clear no. What she's saying. I think it's just a clear no. Oh, and it was okay. I thought you got to go like no. It might be a yes, but no. You just agreed with me. But okay, you just literally disagreed with me. Okay. Oh my god. But yeah, Falcon's Flight, ladies and gentlemen. That's no joke. That comes to roller coasters. Absolutely no joke. But oh my days, what else can we talk about? What else can we talk about? I like the tunnel. Yeah, the tunnel is absolutely crazy. It's so crazy. University of yes, I know it is. Yeah, okay. Oh, hello Noah in the chat. Hello Noah, how you doing? What else shall we talk about? What else shall we talk? What shall we talk about? Fright Night.
About Rush.
Talk about Freshly. What should we talk about Freshly, Jake? Jake, do you wanna come on here? Do you want to come onto the podcast or you just type in Roblox chat? And we can all talk about it. But yeah, I don't know what to talk about in Freshly though. I don't know what to talk about. That's what I want to know. I mean, I don't even know what to talk about. I mean, we could talk about the summer stuff that could be coming, which I don't really know much anything about it. Can I come too? The game is not currently open because if you have the game open, then the people will mess with the cameras again, which I'm not going to do with today.
Yeah, they'll mess around with the button and then I'll sort them out.
So people who want to take part into this, like talking onto the stream and stuff like that, they're gonna have to reorganize it with me, and then we can definitely talk about. Then we can actually join the live and stuff. We could do like a one question sort of go thing on the podcast, and then you guys can ask one question, and then that's it. We're moving from there. But from now this is more of a chilled one today because this is just a start off. This is literally only episode 1 of the LP Podcast Live, which is just a big return because we haven't even done one for quite a while, so it's good to come back. Good to come back. But I feel like we should talk about Friday nights. In reality, though, because I've been going through social media, and Thorpe Guide has uploaded a photo that is in the front of trailers. If any of you don't know what trailers is, feel free to look it up onto YouTube or social media or something like that. It is in fact a scare maze that obviously everyone knows and loves, and yeah, it's one of the quite popular scare mazes at Friday nights, and they are currently doing some work on it, and I believe they're giving it a free a whole refresh paint that's going on now, or they could be like taking stuff out, because I've been hearing people been taking stuff out of it, and could be updating a brand new room, because obviously we had those posters from the other month. Last month from them as well. So if you haven't kept an eye on one of my updates, feel free to do so. I should really be uploading an update for this one, but I've been concentrating on this podcast studio for a while, just so we can get it ready for Monday. Not this Monday, the Monday after. But yeah, it'll be very exciting. But survival games, let's talk about that now. Do you lot think Survival Games is going to be gone and will be a brand new maze, or do you think it's just going to have a quick refurbishment? What do you guys think? Do you have any guesses?
It could be
Yeah, it could easily be either of them. But if you had a look at it, because obviously they're taking stuff out as we speak, do you think it will be a refurbishment, or would it be a whole brand new maze they're trying to create in that space?
Possibly a brand new one.
So yeah, we got a prediction of a brand new one. We got a prediction. Yeah, quite a strong prediction, to be fair. Quite a strong prediction. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to Friday nights. I mean, not really, because I'm just sort of obviously, Merlin Entertainments has gone downhill and lost nearly £250 million from literally a year or something.
Yep.
Which is, I'm like, this is crazy, how much they've lost. And they're still going downhill as we speak, because now they're trying to do cheap things as possible just to keep things running. And plus, obviously, roller coasters, trying to refurbish them, or not refurbish them, just more repair them, keep them up to date during closed season. And it costs so much money to repair. With Stealth, when it's been closed for several months, that's also too much money to repair. But I mean, there's nothing we can do about it, to be fair. There's really nothing we can do about it. But yeah, so we are predicting there could be a whole brand new maze. So I know Deadbeat is definitely coming back. Anyway, sorry about it, ladies and gentlemen. My mic just got cut out for a second. Do apologise. My mic just keeps cutting out all the time. I don't know why it does this. It's just stupid, and it just needs to get a grip. But but anyway, I was actually just kept talking. I didn't even realise the mic got cut out throughout the entire time I've been talking. So anyway, I might as well mention it again. Obviously, I was mentioning about trailers, refurbishments, stuff like that, and then obviously we talk about that, and then we talk about if some Survivor games. Could be a new maze or just could be refurbishment, but then also, I'm trying to think what else. There was also Deadbeat coming back, Stitches definitely coming back, and I also mentioned about they should do like a different script with Stitches just to change it every year to make it more interesting. Change the script a little bit, but keep the same what they're trying to do, but just change it a little bit. I think would quite be really, really good. Crows, I feel like they could be coming back. If not, we don't know what's going to happen. But I feel like they should add some roaming characters, at least. Not just by the stage all the time, not just the stage only. Like, everywhere around the park. Like, everywhere. Like, every corner you go by, there will be a roaming character regardless. Like, that'll be insane. Every corner, you're going to get scared. And it'll just get more exciting for you to get into a maze and ready to go. Or even a scare zone. Do you think there should be like roaming characters around again, like they've been from the Crows from 2020? Sorry? I can't even hear a word you're saying. Okay. So, oh yeah. Yeah, we're putting time out again. It's just naming different things. Do that for that long now. Anyway, yeah. So I feel like there should be some roaming characters they should add for this year because I feel like it needs to update a bit more because obviously Crows in 2020 they did have sort of a roaming / area to themselves a bit, but they did roaming most of it, and obviously as well the Buckwheats had a bit of a roaming section as well, which was, I mean, it was quite interesting. That was quite interesting, but I feel like Legacy should come back. What do you all think? Legacy should start coming back for this year. Doesn't matter what style it is. Doesn't matter. It could change a different style. It could change a different complete music. A whole new atmosphere. I feel like it could elevate the whole thing. Alright, well, I might as well just go at this point. Okay. Alright, so we moved back her down because she literally just wanted to go back on mute again. So we'll just have to leave it from that bit. So yeah, anyway, we're going to just leave it to this camera now. But there'll be some more special guests coming soon for each episode, possibly. And we'll see what else we talk about. So every Monday at 7 p.m, stay tuned for the channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't yet. And thank you so much for 1.6k, which I appreciate it all so much for support for the channel and how many years I've done content for this channel. It is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And yeah. But anyway, we'll talk about Fright Night still going on. What do you all think the new maze could possibly be like for... If there's a new maze, I'm saying if, what would be if there's going to be a new maze in where Survivor Games is going to be? What would it be about, and what it would be like? What do you lot think? What do you lot think? So what do you all think? Predictions? Anyone predictions? So it could be quite interesting. So I feel like some really good ideas, but I want to hear your ideas. My Bloody Valentine, I keep saying it. My Bloody Valentine. I feel maybe not where Survival Games is gonna be. I feel like it won't be a good spot for it. You think it's gonna be like a mix of Walking Dead and something else? I don't think Walking Dead, because they've already got something that's a franchise of Walking Dead, so they can't just double Walking Dead. Be kind of bizarre, to be fair, because if you want to go on like Walking Dead the ride and they want to go on the Walking Dead attraction, it's just gonna this entire franchise will just be dedicated to Walking Dead, which they did before. To be fair, they did before, but I think the Walking Dead the ride wasn't there by the time they were doing it. Running Alive. Running Alive, what's that? Isn't Survival Games like an escape room? Survival games, it's technically like it's an escape room. Mostly every single scare maze is like an escape room, because majority of like the whole scare maze, you technically go to each side, and you go to one between left or right, and then you go to different scenes in there, and then you end up in one entire maze, which you got to get lost at every corner of like, oh, I've just been down here, then you have to go back again, and then you get dragged through with the actors just to drag you away from the exit, so get you to stay a bit longer, just so you won't survive the games until you exit. Obviously, get chased by a chainsaw out of Survivor Games, so then that means you have survived the games. But obviously, if you stay for too long, then you don't survive the games. It's literally what the entire thing's about. But yeah, it's very good. It's a very good attraction. My own opinion, it's very, very good. But I'm trying to think what else we can talk about. I haven't really got much anything to talk about, to be fair. I haven't really even got much. Not really too much, but hopefully we can get guests in so we can start talking to a lot of people on here. But we'll organise a couple of people if we could. Bring some old faces back, bring some people back for another stream or something like that. And we'll see what it goes from there. But yeah, very, very excited to continue this whole journey of the LP podcast, because obviously it did come at one point, and then we had to end it, and then now it came back, which I'm very, very happy. Which I'm gassed. I'm absolutely gassed that it came back. I got something to talk about. What's that? What shall we talk about? People in the Discord chat, feel free to type in the chat if you want something to talk about as well. Definitely, guys, on the one on YouTube, on the YouTube side, feel free to join my Discord, which is obviously LP Gang, which you know my logo, so you would know. It's not this logo, not the podcast logo. It's obviously my main logo. Just look it up and then you find it. Okay, about Universal Great Britain again. So, I mean, I mentioned about there's been some markings around some areas, like there's been markings around some roads, and been some markings. Now there's been some flags around the entire field, testing the groundwork, something like that. And there's also trying to think what else. There were some diggers that been moved. Some now blue markers, I believe. Fireworks. Oh yeah, people. Yeah, I remember people thinking there could be like a whole fireworks show happening at Universal. I think there will be. I guarantee there will be a whole fireworks show happening at Universal. Like, it is 100% guarantee. Like, anything possibly, it will happen. It will happen, and it'll be quite exciting. What other opinions on the? Okay, we're not going to talk about Tesco's. It's a bit of a. I heard that James Bond is coming to Universal Great Britain. That's what everyone says. Everyone says that, there'll be a James Bond attraction, even though it hasn't been announced what they could be. They just put the layout. They put the layout on the entire map of obviously the blue ride. Obviously, people could be saying it could be the tallest roller coaster. Obviously from the Spike Point, and but I mean, we don't really know. Okay, I'm gonna say that we don't even know it could be Back to the Future, but I'm guaranteed it could be, because that's what I'm seeing about this coaster. I'm seeing about this coaster, it's going to be Back to the Future, 100%. It's going to be Back to the Future, the ride straight away, right here, and there we go. The tallest roller coaster, Back to the Future, right there. I feel like the fireworks show name will be Magic in the Sky. You're predicting the names already. So I feel like it's a bit too soon thinking about what the names could be for the shows and stuff like that, because we don't know what they could be yet, because obviously they haven't built the damn park yet. Deanie said Falcon's Flight. Okay, we've already been talking about Falcon's Flight already. We obviously watched the reaction of it as well. So another thing. I need Paddington the Bear at Universal Representation. Oh, Paddington, a whole London section. So technically, like, obviously, I've heard they're not going to do Harry Potter, the Harry Potter side for Universal Great Britain, because we already have a Harry Potter attraction in the UK, and we can't really have another one. So it's not going to work in that way. So I feel like they could change it to Paddington or something. Just for the hell of it. They could. Predict the names. Yeah, feel free to predict the names, guys. Feel free to predict the names. If you want to predict them, feel free to do so. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. Yeah, I'm just not going to say anything about that, because I'm not going to talk about it. I mean, again, we don't even know the answers to most of the attractions, because obviously they haven't been announced for what they could be. So we can't even say anything about it. I mean, I can't, all of us can't. Hardly any of us knows what the name of these attractions are, what they're going to be in Universal Great Britain. But we'll see what happens from any of there. But yeah, we can't predict it much. Again. But yeah, it is going to get very well interesting of Universal Great Britain, because the fact we get in this park still, it doesn't seem real, because we've been begging for this for several years and we're still going to be doing it. No, they don't need to be addressed ASAP, and they really don't. And what side of the park are you thinking of Titanic's going to be? What side of the park? If they added a parade at Universal. Ooh. Imagine they start doing their own Mardi Gras. That would be mental. Fort Park and obviously the Merlin entertainment industry will be fuming. Even though they're going to be fuming regardless, even when it's going to start opening in general. But if they take Mardi Gras, they'll be like, that was my event. Yeah, they're going to go mental about it. Oh my god. Just imagine they're fuming on their desk, banging their heads, going, this was our event. Okay. You have a feeling of that? Because I think the event is over on my Discord, I believe. Oh no, that's for like the another live. Okay. I think Titanic will be somewhere else. Okay, we need to start again. To part of that one. There we go. Okay, well now we're back again. That was random. I don't know why it just ended it there. Has it got like a certain timer or something? I don't know. Shouldn't really have a timer. I'll look at the kinks of this one. I think Titanic will be in somewhere like, you know. It's a shout. It's a shout. It's a shout. Yeah, I know it hasn't been addressed. I understand it hasn't been addressed. But we can't talk about anything that hasn't been addressed. So there's no point us talking about it ASAP if there's nothing that has happened. But anyway, yeah, I think that's all we've got to talk about for today's stream. Because we'll be back here on the Monday after, on the 4th, talking about LP Theme Park, which obviously we're going to talk about that in the next stream. And we'll talk about a lot more different things. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining for today's live stream. I hope you all have enjoyed LP Podcast Live. I will put a poll up. Actually, I'll put it right now. I'll put a poll up on my post section on the channel to see if any of you would like an LP Podcast again. Oh, what another... My phone just typed an absolute gobbledygook. Would you like to see more LP Podcast live streams? Yes. Nah. Ready to post, and now the poll has now been posted. So feel free to vote anytime you want, and we'll see you all in next week, in the next podcast. So yeah, we'll see you all next week in the next podcast on Monday at 7 p.m. because we'll be going live every Monday, and we'll see you then. And take it easy, guys, and peace.